Hello YouTube, this is Callum from EnglishShooting, and this is a review of something that I was well and truly left out of the loop on until I went to my first mini rifle competition, where I found that pretty much I was the only one that owned a 2.2 AR style rifle that didn't have the Mcfadden Machine Company Lightning Grip Speed Loader. Here's the list here of what it can be used with. Pretty much any popular 2.2 semi-automatic rifle. You've obviously got the 1522, you've got all the Umarex sort of HK Colts, you've got the Ruger 1022, you can even use it for the GSG 1911, which I will be getting an adapter for as soon as I pick one up. So obviously you have to get your own individual adapter, which comes in a little bag like this, and I have one for the 1522, the Smith & Wesson 1522. I was going to buy this off of blackrifle.co.uk, and I think they're around £35 or £30, £35, and you get the adapter for £8 on top of that. I actually saw somebody very soon after going to the first mini rifle competition, and they were selling them for, it works out about a £5 cheaper overall. So I snapped it off of him, off of Facebook. So what is this? Well, it's a speed loader, and the name is pretty self-explanatory. There isn't really much to these. You've obviously got your adapter, which slots in. You've got a little slot there, which you have to just nudge that in, and you've got a little button on the side here, or maybe it's the other way around. So it's really simple, but even I can mess it up. You can mess anything up when there's a camera going on. So that just clips in there. It's nice and rigid, and then obviously you get your magazine, and you just slot it like that. Really simple. To then load it, now this might get a little bit awkward because you do have to hold it in a certain way for the rounds to line up, but you get a little cup of what the doctors ordered, basically, nice little cup of cocoa. No, I don't keep my ammunition like this regularly. I've just done it for the video for anyone that wants to moan. But you just pour it in like that, shut the lid. Make sure that you hold it down like this. You can already see that some have lined up like that. But you give it a good shake and you'll see, just like that, they form in a nice ordered line like that, ready to go into the magazine. You then have to hold it upwards like that so that they obviously still fall, but then you just click it in. Now, I challenge anybody, anyone at all, to load a magazine or a Smith & Wesson 1522 magazine faster than that. And for me, that was actually a little bit awkward because of the angles and everything. So, sort of not trying to get it on camera, I can do it a lot faster than that. And really, that was as fast as you're going to ever need. Really, the time you save using this thing is incredible. You don't bugger up your thumbs, you don't end up with lead all over your fingers, you don't even have to touch the actual rounds. You throw it in here and you let this do all the work. And the fact that you can just buy one unit and just buy little £8 adapters for all your selection of guns. You know, one day I will get a 1022. I'm getting a GSG 1911 at the shooting show in a couple of weeks. So there's 3 guns there, and the Smith & Wesson 1522 that I already own, obviously. There's 3 guns there that I'm going to own that I can use this for. And they're 3 guns that you obviously shoot a lot of ammunition out of. So to save that time down the range is just priceless, really. When you're paying for time down the range, you don't want to spend it reloading, and this will save you that time easily. Now, there are, for me, 3 little problems with this, one of which I feel a bit nervous sort of saying because I haven't found any evidence for this, but I'm going to do a video and hopefully sort of definitively say yay or nay on it, is that it does actually damage and deform the round very slightly. So obviously you've got this little notch here that pushes against the round, and it does deform it, it does score it a little. For high accuracy, long distance 2.2, where you're using ammunition like Ely 10X and or your high accuracy stuff, yes, I can see it making a difference. For the sort of shooting that I do with it, I can't really see it having effect. So I'm a bit dubious about that. Obviously, it is deforming the head a little bit, so it is going to have an effect. If I'm ever going to see that difference in a competition, I'm yet to be convinced, but I will be doing a separate video. I really wouldn't want that to put anybody off getting one of these, because I haven't actually found any evidence for it yet, but it's something that's been brought to attention and something that you can physically see on the ammunition. My second point, this is sort of minor, is that it doesn't work with the 50 round drum magazine. Some of you will know that I've got the 50 round Black Dog magazine, but it doesn't work with it. It just doesn't, even trying to rotate the drum while you're trying to click it in, it's just very subtly different on the top, and I can't get it to work with it. The third issue that I have with this thing is that it's going to cost me an incredible amount of money, because I can reload in a fraction of the time, I can shoot a hell of a lot more, so I'm going to end up spending a lot more on ammunition. Overall, even with the other sort of real issues, I absolutely love it. The variety of guns you can use with it, the time it saves you is just incredible, and I don't know why I didn't get one sooner. When I saw people down the range with them, I knew I had to get one, and best money I've spent in a long time. So I hope that this review's obviously been a little useful for you. Thank you very much for watching it. As I said, I will put the links in the description below for you to go and buy it and find out more information about them. But as always, thank you very much for watching.